NBA legend Wilt Chamberlain made a startling mathematical claim. He had slept with exactly 20,000 different women. To reach that number, he would have needed to average 1.2 partners every single day since he was 15 years old. The San Francisco Public Library sits at the opposite end of the cultural spectrum. This civic institution curates a reading list of fiction so graphic that they attached a literal warning label to it, cautioning patrons to read at their own risk. In the underground music scene, extreme grindcore and black metal bands actively sabotage their own chances at mainstream radio play. They adopt deliberately offensive monikers, like the British group Maggot Stuffed Cunt, to ensure they remain outside the polite conversation. We are surrounded by an overflow of explicit, shocking content, yet we apply a double standard to how we judge these different pieces of media. Certain taboos make us cringe. We view them as cheap, childish attempts to grab the spotlight. Others we celebrate as gritty masterpieces of realism. In the 1970s and 80s, before smartphones and social media algorithms existed, celebrities built their personal mythologies through traditional media. They relied on sheer scale and unverified scandal to stay relevant in the press. Kiss frontman Gene Simmons claimed nearly 5,000 sexual conquests. To prove his devotion to his wife, he gathered his friends and burned the Polaroid evidence of those encounters in a highly publicized ritual. Pro wrestling icon Ric Flair used a claim of 10,000 partners to build his opulent, larger-than-life Nature Boy character. In an overcrowded media landscape, a scandalous number cuts through the noise and commands public attention. In the music industry, underground bands weaponize offensive names to serve a different economic purpose. Extreme profanity on a concert flyer acts as a gatekeeping mechanism. It repels casual, mainstream listeners while signaling authenticity to the hardcore fans who want something the radio won't play. Whether it is a celebrity bragging about their sex life or a grotesque band logo, the gratuitous taboo acts as a calculated tactic to manipulate the attention economy. This brings us to the mechanics of the taboo words themselves. We often assume that relying on profanity is a sign of an uncreative mind. Lexicographer Jesse Scheidlauer argues the opposite in his academic dictionary, the F word. A lexicographer is a person who researches the history and usage of words to compile dictionaries. He demonstrates that profanity functions as a linguistic multiplier. Inserting an expletive into a sentence does not change its literal definition. Instead, it increases the emotional resonance and the stakes of the statement. Director Martin Scorsese applied this linguistic theory to cinema. His 1980 film Raging Bull relies on aggressive, constant profanity to capture the volatile world of boxer Jake LaMotta. Golden Age Hollywood actors like James Cagney played intimidating gangsters while keeping their dialogue clean. Those performances were iconic, but they lacked the specific, street-level grit that modern audiences expect from a crime drama. Removing the swearing from a modern mobster's dialogue or a soldier's conversation in a trench makes the characters feel fake. For an artist attempting to accurately mimic the harsh, unfiltered realities of life, linguistic shock often becomes the only language that fits the scene. The utility of language eventually gives way to the deep exploration of human trauma. To see this, we return to the San Francisco Public Library's most disturbing fiction list. This collection includes novels like Sapphire's Push and Bret Easton Ellis's American Psycho. These books contain devastating accounts of physical abuse and visceral, stomach-churn violence. The intent behind these stories differs from the celebrities in Act 1. These authors are not using taboo sexual themes and violence to build a press myth. These creators utilize disturbing content to violently pull back the curtain on the most ignored parts of the human condition. In these stories, the visceral shock is a byproduct of the truth being told, rather than a target the author is aiming for. When taboos mirror a society's trauma, crossing the line serves as a tool for artistic investigation. The intent of the creator defines the power of a taboo, rather than the explicit words or images themselves. Whether it's an NBA Legends claim, an academic dictionary, or a novel about domestic abuse, explicit content forces us to react. It functions as a weapon to shatter our polite, passive consumption of media. Our time and attention are constantly divided, and deploying shock is the easiest way to make an audience stop scrolling. Next time you encounter a blaring F-bomb or a disturbing storyline, consider whether the creator is hunting for your attention or attempting to show you something real.